Good morning, everyone. Let's
Good
get
morning.
okay. So, in our last session, we have seen table and matrix visualization, and we also saw Q&A. Let's see the other visuals, and then let's go to the advanced visual options. Yeah. So, the other visual is decomposition visual. Sorry, the key influencer. So, what is key influencers? This is again an AI visual, wherein it would give you um, from a particular dimension that you provide for this visual, it would give you which of the value from that is giving you a higher or a lower sale. Okay. So if you see here, we have analyzed, explained by. So what we need to do is let's take sales. And then I will take country segment. Yeah. So now, if you see, it answers the question, what influences sales to increase? Yeah. So which value from the dimension is giving us an increased sales? So we can find out that it is small business. Yeah. So a chart would be given here and where you can find out the details. So you can see what tends to decrease. So channel partners and mid-market are the one due to which the sales will decrease. Yeah. Similarly, you also can see the top segments. So if I click on this segment one, I'll be able to see um, the comparison. Yeah. So the top segments is the top one is small business, and the others they contribute this much. Yeah. So this is based on the average sales. Okay. This is what key influencer is. Yeah, a very simple visualization, but a lot of times the end user doesn't understand this visual, and that's why it is very rarely used. Yeah, this is only used by data science professionals wherein they are familiar with R and Python. Yeah, so that they get view this analysis, like if they want to find out which are the value which is giving us the lowest sales or highest sales, something like that, then they can do like this. Okay, key influential. To build this, you need at least one measure and you need at least two dimensions to be configured. Okay.
Sir, country not showing here.
Yeah, it won't
Country
show.
dimension.
It will only show the dimension which is influencing the sales to increase.
But we need to check. Suppose influence sales to like country wise. Suppose
Mhm.
Canada. We want to know what influence sales to Canada, increase or decrease. So that option is not here.
Yeah, that option is not there. If you see anything that I use, I'm not able to get. Yeah, that's one of the issues in this visualization. Yeah. I take the country and expand the SD.
Mm-hmm. Right, right.
Yeah, it will still not give.
So it's a total segment, not country wise.
Yeah, it's not country wise.
Okay.
Okay. Now the next visualization is the decomposition tree. What is decomposition tree? Again, this is the hierarchy, the drill down that we have seen here, the drill down we can configure like what in which order we do we need. Yeah. So let's analyze gross sales. by, again, I'll say countries, segment, and product. Yeah. So in our normal visualizations, what we can do is if we have the dimensions arranged in this manner, so you can only go from country, then segment, and then product. But here in decomposition tree, you can decide which one should come first, and then you can rearrange it. Yeah. For example, if you click on this plus icon, if I need product first, so I can view it by product. Yeah. If I need it by segment. Yeah. Now for this segments, if I click on that plus icon and I say products, then I can have the product, right? I can further drill down to the country. Okay. So if you see, I have the arrangements changed as per my choice. Yeah. So if I want again country first and then segment, then product, I can also have that hierarchical order. Yeah. So you can configure your own hierarchical order like this. Yeah. But now if you see what it is giving you, this is the total of gross sales. From that total, for each country, this is the total. And for Canada, these are the segments. For the segment enterprise, these are the products. Yeah. So as soon as you change it, yeah, let's say I change this and I change it to government. So this would give me the values like this. Okay. So whatever segment or whatever country you select, for that only it would further drill down. Yeah. So you don't have that expand all down one level here. Let's see that if you're able to do it. Yeah. So if you see, it is not possible. Like it is possible, but it doesn't give you data unless and until you select something. Then only it will give you the data. Okay. That is what decomposition tree is. If you want to enhance the like view of your report, you can use this decomposition tree. Okay. Yeah. Clear till here? The two AI visuals. Okay. Then after the decomposition tree, um, we have the smart narrative. Yeah. We have already seen this Q&A visual. Yeah. So let's see what is smart narrative. Okay. So smart narrative, let's say here I have a blank page. That's why it's not giving us something. Okay. But if you have page like this, let's say I use a smart narrative here. So what will happen is based on the visualizations that you have, it will give you a summary. Yeah, that is what it is. It is giving you a narrative for all the visuals that are there. So if you see the most recent sales anomaly was on Saturday, 2014, when none had a high of 180,8750. So this is based on this, right? Then sales for medium started trending down on Monday, September. So it is giving you an insight analysis of the data, right? So this is automatic, yeah, where it is giving you this kind of information, or it is just describing as if it's a story, yeah, and it is dynamic, right? Like if you select something from here, let's say passive, you'll see that it's changing everywhere, yeah. So whatever you select, that will also affect this, yeah. Now this is dynamic, yeah. Now what if you need to create something of your own, yeah. So let's say I use smart narrative like this. Okay. So I can start writing this. Yeah. So let's say um, the highest sales of, yeah, um, the highest sales, let's say highest sales for country, and then I need the country name. Yeah. So here I need to add a dynamic value, that is a country which would be the highest based on the sales from my data. Yeah. So you see this value here, click on it. Yeah. So I need highest sales country. So this is the value, highest value, but I need the country name, for example. Country, or let's ask like this: country with highest country with highest sale. Yeah, it's United States. Yeah, so I can call this as country max. This is the name that I'm giving. Yeah, so hit save. The highest sales for country United States of America was, yeah, and then I need the number. So I will say max of sales. United States of America. Simple. I'll name it as max sales. So you see how we wrote it down and it is dynamic. Yeah. Dynamic means as your data changes, this card will also change. Yeah. So you just need to add the dynamic content in between using the value. Yeah. Rest is the static one, right? This we can configure. Yeah. Let's say I need to color this as differently. Yeah. So the static part, I will add it in blue color, bold. Yeah. Like this I can do. Yeah. So this is sales. So let's change the color for this. It's not. Yeah. Sure, we can change. Yeah. See? So this is how you can create a narrative using smart narrative visualization. Yeah. Understood this smart narrative? How do we use it? Yeah. Any questions?
No.
Okay. Okay. Now, after smart narrative, we have paginated reports. Now, again, what is this? This is a visual wherein you can add a paginated report from your own Power BI service. Yeah. So to what is paginated reports? It's an upgrade of SSRS. Yeah. So it would look similar to SSRS. So if you have that kind of reports, that is RDL reports, posted into your Power BI service, then you can just add it here so that all the reports are visible in the same platform. Yep. Let's say I sign in with my ID. Yeah. So here, once I sign in, it says connect to report. So I don't have any reports yet in our cloud version, wherein we have a paginated report. That's why it gives us blank. Yeah. So it doesn't give us anything. right? One reason why we don't have a paginated report in Power BI services, we need to have a premium license in order to create a paginated report or host a paginated report in Power BI service. Yeah. But we can come to know that this paginated report or the Power Apps visual or the Power Automate visual, what are these? These tools, which are from Microsoft, you can add that as a visual inside Power BI, and then you can use Power Apps or Power Automate or paginated report within Power BI itself. So you don't need to switch the applications. Yeah. For that ease of use, they have given this visualization. Yeah. Okay. So the one visualization that we need to cover is ArcGIS maps, which is similar to these two maps. Yeah. Now, what are these? So let's say, again, I take the country and I take flow cost for this time. Yeah. So it takes a longer time to load because it's a heavy visual, but you'll see that again, it gives you the area similar to the map visual. Yeah. But you have some additional feature in it, like you have this option. So instead of the mouse pointer, if you need to change it to a selection, you can do that. If you want to change a circle or polygon or let's say a freehand polygon, yeah, you can do that. For example, take circle and I do like this. Yeah, so you can see that that area would be highlighted. Let's say I need to highlight this. Yeah, so only these area would be highlighted. So I can use different options to do that. Yeah, okay. Then you have the search option. So you can, inside the map itself, you can directly go ahead and search for a location. It would zoom into that. Yeah. You have the layers like what is the, for each bubble, what is the sales range, the value range. Yeah. That is what it gives. That is what layers is. Yeah. So these kind of additional options are there, but you can see that it is a bit slow. Yeah. So you need to be very careful before you use this visual because it will slow down your report. Yeah. See, I have resized the visual, but it is taking a longer time to even use that. Yeah. So this advanced visual, it may take a while to load, but it has a few additional options. Yeah. But the best recommended one is to use the map visual. Okay. All right. So this was about the visualizations that are present here. Yeah. Now, if you click on these three dots, you can also get some custom visuals. Yeah. So what are custom visuals? Let's say you have an Android or an iOS phone. Well, when you purchase it, it comes with default applications, right? But if you need some other applications, like if you need to install Twitter, Instagram, you go to Play Store and install it, right? Similarly, Power BI gives you a set of visualization. But if you want something apart from this, then you need to first sign in to the Power BI, and then you can go to get more visuals. So when you go to get more visuals, you will see a list of visualizations that are available. Yeah. So these are the custom visuals. So you can use it according to your choice. Yeah. For example, I'll show you infographic designer. So I selected it. I'll say add. So it will get added under this. There will be a new section coming here. There you go. Yeah. This is infographic designer. So if I use it here and I say show me discount versus discount band. Yeah. So if you see, it is just like a normal bar graph, but we can change something here. Let's see what. So I have this pencil icon. I click on it. I can change the shape, right? So let's say it's high, low, and medium. So what we can use. Okay, let's say I'll use this thumbs up icon. Yeah. And I will use it for different discount band would have a different sign. Yeah. For low, I will have this. None, I will have blank. For medium, I will have a blank thumbs up like this. Okay. So if I hit apply, this is what it gives you. Okay. And if you need to not have this kind of things, you can have this multiple icons. So now if you see, it gives you an interesting visualization like this. Okay. If you are dealing with some coins data, I can change this to coins, right? So uh, this and tag like this, let's apply. It's not applying. Um, yeah. Okay. So like this, I can change, right? High, medium, low, and for none, I don't have much information to show. That's why it is going blank. Yeah. This is infographic design. Now, if you see this business news channels, there is like a small scroller at the bottom of the screen which runs continuously. Yeah. So you have that here as well. Scroller. Yeah, it is an animated visual. Now, if you see here, I add it at the bottom. Yeah. In this, if I say, let's say cost for each of the products, let us disable the title. There you go. Yeah. So it keeps on moving. Yeah. Now I need to use manufacturing price and sales price, for example. So it will show you whether it is up or down. Yeah, so you can see this icon. If you want to increase the animation for this, let's say you need to increase the speed, the scroll speed, you can. If you want to increase it, that means if you want to make it static, like this, you can do it. Yeah, you can increase the font size from here. Yeah. So if it is positive as compared to the other value, it would the text would also show green. Yeah. Or else it would go white. If you don't want the status indicator coloring, you can turn it off. Yeah. These kind of visualizations, there are a number of them. Yeah, we'll not be able to cover all of them, but as per your requirement, you can go ahead and use. Yeah. I see a new visualization power on. Let's see what it is. Enables users to connect to the Power and Virtual Planner service and write back to various data sources. I don't know what it is. Let's see. One more thing to notice, um, more visualizations, custom visualizations you have in your report, it will be more slow. Yeah, so the report would be slow. Okay. So this is the visualization. Let's go ahead and add the values: cross sales, country, segment, product. It gives me nothing. Units sold. I think it only needs the measure. So let's add that. It's not giving any. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we need to see what all we can do using this. Yeah. So I'll just remove this visualization. Remove a visual. I need to remove this one. Okay. Yeah. So that was about custom visual. Yeah. Now let's learn about the new advanced topics in which the first one is custom tooltip. Yeah. So what is custom tooltip? Let's say that let's design a visualization somewhere. Yeah. Let's see. I have the sales by segment, right? Now, what I need to do is when I hover my mouse on government, I need to see a trend. Yeah. A trend for sales against the months. Yeah. So instead of this tooltip, which only gives me segment name and the total sales, Instead of this, what I need is I need a trend to be visible. Yeah. So for that, what you will do is create a new page, go to the page format. Okay. Don't configure any visualization yet. Go to the page format. Under page information, enable tooltip. Yeah. Then name this page, let's say tooltip. Okay. So this page would be called as tooltip. So this is my tooltip. Now, if you see, as soon as I enable the tooltip, the page size is also changed, right? And if you come to the field section, you will have this section called as tooltip. Yeah. So if I go back to page 4, what is the dimension in this visualization that I'm using? Can anyone tell me what is the dimension we are using here?
Sales and segment.
Segment.
No,
Segment.
segment dimension. Yeah. So we need to see the trend line when I hover on a segment, right? So under the tooltip section here, we need to drag the segment dimension so that it is connected. Yeah. So you'll see a change now. If I go to page 4, I hover my mouse, you see there's a white page coming in, right? So it confirms that it is now related to this tooltip page. Yeah. Now you don't want the end user to see this tooltip page directly. So what you will do is you will hide this page. Yeah. So right now it is like a hidden eye, but when you publish this report, this page won't be visible at all, but the tooltip still will work. Okay. So now you have this tooltip page. Now what I was looking for was a trend line, right? In which I need to see the total of sales against the months, right? So I'll use this. Let's make it categorical. Mhm. So you see that the names are not fitting in. So first of all, let's turn off the title because I don't need the title. There you go. Now it is visible, right? Even for y-axis, I don't need the title. So we'll just adjust some space. Okay. Sorry. Okay. There you go. Yeah. Now you see all the months are not fitting in. Yeah. So let's disable the scale as well. Yeah. If it is possible, let's disable it. Y-axis, disable it. Yeah. Still, we don't have enough space. So in this case, what we can do is we need to increase the page size, right? So that the visualization fits in. Yeah. So to increase the page size, click outside the visual, go to page size, change it to custom. Yeah. You'll see the width here. Let's change. So what I'll do is I'll change the width to 360. Yeah. There you go. So now I have some space. Okay, perfect. Now it's fine. Yeah. Now if I go ahead to page 4, if I have my mouse, I'll be able to see the trend. Yeah. See how easy it was to build the tooltip, right? I need the labels. So I enabled the labels. Let's come here. Yeah. But if you remember the default tooltip, it was giving you two informations, the segment name and the total of sales, right? Which is now missing. So let's bring that as well in the same visualization. So first is, instead of sales by date, I will populate the name of the segment. So you can go to format, go to title, click on the FX, and here you will see the segment name. Yeah. Don't worry about the summarization. Just hit OK so that it populates. Here it would show incorrect. That is alphabetically whatever comes first, it would show it. But if you come here at the page 4, now if you hover your mouse, it would give you the correct segment name. Yeah. Okay. Now what is remaining? The total of sales value is remaining, right? So let's add that as well. So I will say card visual. You can see that it as an enlarged card visualization. I'll bring it at the top like this. Yeah. I'll configure the total sales there. I'll disable the category label. I'll reduce the font size and set 12. Okay. Now if I go here, it gives me the total sales. Okay. So this is how you can configure the custom tooltip. Yep. Now, what will happen if you go to any of the page, not only for that visual, if you go to any other page, if you have segment as the dimension, segment, do we have segment here? Yeah. See, by default, wherever the segment dimension is, it would be automatically changed to custom visual. Yeah. So for example, let's say that for all visualization, give me that custom visual, custom tooltip, but only for this specific. I don't want the custom tooltip to be populated. I want the normal tooltip to be populated. Yeah. So if you want to configure this kind of thing, like all the other visualizations in your report should have that custom tooltip wherever segment is the dimension, right? But for one specific, you don't want it. So what you can do is tooltip section. So remember the first two options we have skipped. So the type should be report page. And page is auto, then only it automatically populates the custom tooltip. But if you don't want that and you want the default tooltip, under type, change it to default. Now you will see the difference. Okay. But what if I don't want the custom tooltip to be visible everywhere where the segment appears? I just want that to be limited to this particular visualization. Then what you need to do is under the tooltip section, you have the segment configured here, remove it. Yeah. And whichever visualization you want, then configure it manually. So let's say this is the visual that I need. Yeah. In which I need the custom tooltip. Yeah. Right now, as it is not mapped with the segment dimension, it is giving you default values. Everywhere you go, it will give you default values. Okay. Here as well. Okay. So let's say that for this visualization specific, I need that custom tooltip. So go to tooltip, select the type as report page, and under page instead of auto, just select the tooltip manually. So tooltip is the page that is there, right? Now you will see it is populating. Yeah. So if you want the custom tooltip just for one visualization, don't configure the tooltip here. Yeah. If it is restricted only for one visual. But if you want to show this custom tooltip everywhere where a specific dimension should be there, then drag that dimension into this tooltip and it would start showing you the results. Yeah, that is what tooltip, the custom tooltip is. Okay, clear till here?
So that tooltip only for segment.
Yeah, you can use it anywhere. So
Product.
here I use it for segment, right? Let's use it for products. So here I have products for this visualization as well. I can use that. Tooltip, page. Now it will start showing me for each of the products. But here, if you see, the visualization's title shows some segment name, right? So you can avoid that. So you can remove that name. So I'll disable the type so that you don't have a confusion. So whichever segment you hover your mouse, it would give you the results for that. Yeah. So now when I removed the tooltip section from here, it has now become universal. That means I can use it with any visualization. Yeah. But if I configure a tooltip here, then it is restricted. That means wherever that dimension appears, only there it would automatically show. Yeah. So you will also lose the configuration to show it for just one visual. All the visuals where the configure dimension is there, it would start appearing. Yeah. Understood this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
So
You,
actually, sir, tooltip is connecting too many pages and showing a trend report.
yeah, it's not connecting to many pages. It is like us that we can connect to certain visuals. Yeah. Wherever we need that custom tooltip, we can configure that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Next one after the custom tooltip is drill through. Right. So what is drill through? I'll disable the tooltip here. So again, to disable the tooltip, you just need to change the type to default. Okay. Now it's perfectly fine. Yeah. Okay. So now let's say what is drill through? Let's see what is drill through here. Yeah. So let's say that I have this visualization and I'm showing I'll remove this combat for example. I'm showing sales by product. Yeah. From this, what I need is like the end user, when he's viewing this report, he needs to analyze why my sales for the product Montana is so low. Yeah. So he need to find the reason for the sales to be less. Yeah. If they want to do like that. Yeah. So it is dynamic, right? They can select any of the product names here and they want to analyze it in further. Yeah. So they want to analyze in depth for this particular um, selection that they make. Yeah. So what drill through does is you can make a dynamic selection and maybe you can right click on it and you have a drill through option coming here, which would which would navigate you to a page, to a new page, which would be filtered for that particular selection. And then you can show some details there. Yeah, that's what drill through is. A very simple way to create a drill through is create a new page, right? By default, you will have this drill through section. Yeah. So let's say I need to configure the product here. You can see that as soon as I added a product as soon as I added a dimension into the drill through section, a back button is enabled. This back button helps you to go back to the previous page from where you came from. Okay. Now, what I will do is, first of all, I'll use a card as a title. Okay. And I'll show the product name here so that we come to know if we are navigating to the correct product or not. Yeah. Let's resize a bit. 35. Okay. Now let's design some visualizations here. Yep. So let's take a pie chart wherein I show segment by unit sold. Okay. Then I have some trend line which shows me rate by cross sales like this. I have it here. Okay. Let's change this to categorical. Yeah. Then I have something for country, right? So country wise sales, which I will add it here. And then below I have a table visual. So in this table visual, I'll populate more things. So I need date, country, segment. We already have a single product selected, so we'll not show the product. We'll show units sold, gross sales, cost, sales, sales price, profit, discount band and then discounts. Yeah, all these kind of things. So I have a detailed page design. Yeah. Now, um, let's go back. So now I need to use this button. Okay. Now remember this, whenever you have a button configured in your report, when we are working in Power BI desktop, the button works with the combination of control on your keyboard and the left mouse click. Yeah. But when these reports are deployed or published to the Power BI service, there the single click will work. Yeah. Only when you are developing it, it would work with control and the left mouse click. Okay. Just remember this. Now I have configured that page. Yeah. If I hover my mouse on product, now it says a right click to drill through. That means if you need some more information about this product, you can right click and drill through to that. Yeah. So how do you do that is, if I say for Velo, I need to analyze. So I can right click on it. I have this drill through section. I'll go to page 5. Yeah. So page 5 had the drill through. Now, if you see, whatever I had selected is what filtered. So all the details that you see here is all for the product value. That's why you see it here, product as well. Yeah. I'll go back. If I select any other visualization, for example, Montana, go through page 5. You'll see it is now filtered for Montana, right? So this is how you can create an analysis page. Yeah. Okay. Understood, drill through. Any questions for drill through? Anyone? No questions. Okay. Let's go ahead, try both of them, custom tooltip and the drill through. Yeah. You can try it now. If you want, you can try it today and then come back to me tomorrow. Yeah. But these two are very important topics which we need to know. Yeah. You may get some interview questions based on this as well.
So where that button actually for drill through, you have selected that button icon.
Yeah, that is automatically added.
Okay,
Whenever
okay,
you add a dimension to the drill through, this button
okay,
would be automatically added. Yeah. You can also add manually. Okay. For any of the page, if you need the back button, it's very simple. Go to insert buttons back. Yeah. We will, oh, sorry. We will learn the other buttons as well in future. Yeah. We have a lot of buttons, how it works, what all the use of it is. Yeah. All that we will learn.
okay,
You
okay.
can see it takes me back.
So this is not visualization, no? This is
Yeah.
only
These are the options to the visuals.
options. Okay,
Yeah. Buttons are useful. In all the reports that we design, that I design, I mostly use buttons. That is very helpful to navigate through the pages and do some bookmark kind of things. We will learn in our future session what is bookmarks. All these kind of things, buttons are very useful.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. So try the tooltip and the drill through today. I'll call this as drill through. Again, I don't want them to directly navigate this page, so I will hide this as well. Yeah. So remember, keep it as a practice whenever you create a tooltip page or a drill through page, that should be a hidden page so that the users will not directly navigate to that page, but through the drill through or the tooltip option. Okay. Yeah. Understood
Okay,
this, everyone?
yes.
Okay. All right. So this was about custom tooltip and then the drill through. Tomorrow we will start with the filters pane and then we will cover bookmarks and selection pane. Yeah. But before we go to the filters pane, we have few options for the drill through, like how to navigate it. Right now, we saw that we can right click, drill through, and then go to the drill through. Yeah. So we have three more options. Instead of doing a right click, I'll show you the other three ways to navigate to the drill through page. Okay. Other two ways. Yeah. Not three. Including this right click, it's the third possible way to do so. Yeah. But by default, the classical option, as we say, yeah, was right click drill through. Yeah, but many a times end users don't like this option to right click and then select the drill through and then go to the drill through page. Yeah, so to make their life easy, we have two other options as well that we will learn in our next session. Okay. Yeah, clear till here, everyone? I'm taking the topics very slow so that you understand it and you don't have any queries for that. Yeah. But once we start with the Power Query Editor, which is the data transformation, yeah, we will pick up some speed. Yeah. Visualization, it takes a longer time. Okay. But it's the easiest topics. Got it.
Yes, sir.
Any questions? Yeah.
One more question regarding yesterday's matrix
Yeah.
table. I will show you my screen.
Yeah. So you can share this.
So I have created this report by quarter wise.
Uh-huh.
So in that I need like,
You need to select the metrics. Yeah. Yeah.
in that total I need to hide that total for uh, segment wise. But
Hmm.
I'm seeing all the totals for channel partner Canada, sorry country.
Hmm. So you need to go to a subtotal section, and under
Yes,
that per level.
yes, but in that in subtotal row header.
Row subtotals. Yeah. No, no,
Then
row subtotals. If you see below, yeah, row subtotals
uh,
is there, right?
yes,
Expanded. Here you will see per row level, right? Yeah. So under this per row level, yeah, select the
select.
series, country, select the series product, turn it off, year, turn it off, like that.
Okay,
So you'll
but
start
here
from the bottom. Yeah. Yeah. Product, turn it off. Now, the way that you have built, I don't think we need date as well in the rows. Remove the rows first.
this one, this date.
Yeah, date should be in columns.
Okay,
Yeah.
so can I direct remove here or
No,
need to here?
go to that fields section,
Yes.
field section over, yeah, and drag that date into the columns. Right click on date. Yeah, right click
Mhm.
on it. Right click
Yes.
and move to the third option from top. Yeah. Move to. No, no, no.
Yes.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
move to columns.
Okay, that's very
Yeah. Okay. Now select a value. Everything is faded away, right? Because something is highlighted. Yeah. Select a value and then click on it again. Click on the same thing again.
okay. Ah,
Yeah. Now it's perfectly fine, right? Now you go there and disable the subtotal. For products, you have disabled it, right?
yes.
Yeah. Select series, select product there. Let's see if it is turned off. Yeah.
Now, not. This
No,
is
it
a
is not
umbrella
turned.
product.
It's not turned off. See, show total.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Turn. Yeah. Turn it off. No, no. Yeah. There. Correct.
Yes.
See, now it is removed.
If I
So like
need
this.
to select only for country, then
Hmm. Again for segment, select segment from the series and turn it off.
so I am not seeing a difference if I select. So I need to total for only country like Canada,
Yeah,
not
so
product
under
wise.
the series, yeah, under the series, we just disabled it for product, right? We need to
Yes.
disable it for segment as well. So series,
Mhm.
drop down, click on that drop down. You were there. No, don't do that and don't do anything there.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Select
Mm-hmm.
segment here under the drop down.
Yes, yes. Mm,
No. See, yeah, under row, yeah, correct.
mm.
Segment,
Segment.
yeah. Below rows are there, right? Show subtotal. Turn that off.
Okay, that's right now. I will disable this also product also. Okay, product already disabled.
Already
Right now.
disabled it. So now you
Right.
will get a grand tool.
Right. So this is countries total, correct? But here showing product. Sorry, say yes, product totals.
These are the individual values. You will see the
Yes,
subtotal at the bottom.
yes, yes. One second. Canada. This country not showing total here row
Because we
level.
disabled it. We
It's
just have the grand total now. Everything else is disabled.
but show subtotal is on here.
Yeah, because the final total you need. So
Okay,
whatever the
so
first level is,
I don't need I need only row level like Canada's final total say, country wise like here I need here total
so then
end
you
of
need to
Canada.
enable it for segment.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I need to segment. Okay, okay, I understand.
yeah.
I understand.
Then go to drop down and
Okay,
select segment
here.
and then sure.
Okay, 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 got it. Okay, and in column level, not having problem.
Yeah, so you need to turn it on for column level. Yeah.
Okay, and here, what is this option like? This is for only label, correct?
Yeah, that is the labels. So if instead
Okay,
of total, if you want something else, you can write
okay,
that.
okay. Then no issue.
Mm.
Understand all the thing. And this is a normal table, not matrix table, and this is
Yeah,
quarter wise.
correct.
So if I select here date, then
Mhm.
it's showing quarter wise, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? Anyone?
No question from my side.
Okay. All right, then. So let's continue tomorrow. We will have more advanced topics coming in tomorrow and next week. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everyone.